Welcome back into another backpack battle. I had a lot of fun with this one. I've kind of been playing this as my just off game when I want to do a run and just chill out and relax, and I'm finding it pretty entertaining. We're going to do a run as a berserker here with the duffel bag. When our health drops below 50%, we are going to enter a berserker rage, and during our rage, we will attack faster and take less damage. We also start with the forging hammer. Deals an additional +1 damage per empower, plus is no stamina, and we can use this in a lot of unique recipes for making really good gear. Let's go ahead and hop in. I've been doing ranked lately. I'm just, as you can see, still hitting bronze, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, I kind of have an idea of where I want this run to go, but as always, we're kind of at the whim of the store. So I see we have buckler, and we'll take the frying pan. The healing herb is a pretty dang strong early item. It's full price, so let's roll again, see what we get. Okay, tusks. Okay, I already like what I'm seeing there, so go ahead and we'll forge that up, and that's going to go ahead and make us the spiked shield. That's going to give us a chance to prevent damage when people attack us. They lose stamina, and then we also gain some spikes, which deals damage back. We could make a shovel. I am rather partial to shovels. Okay, if we go here... Okay, we could do that. We're going to stam out really hard here, but if we get this done, then it's just done. I will hold on to that pig for the econ. I don't think I'm going to sell this yet. All right, let's go ahead and do our first fight here. See how we do. Okay, well, they don't have any damage, so we'll go ahead and speed this up. I'm going to win unless somehow they're able to heal past the fatigue damage. If the battles go too long, you both start taking increasing damage in fatigue. So I'm definitely going to win this. Okay, kind of a lucky little start for us there. Except for we actually died to the fatigue damage. Her healing was enough. All right, well, ouch as a beginner, but that's totally fine. We got our 2 items here. Okay, pocket sand on sale. We'll take it. I almost always take the stuff that's on sale because you can sell it back for the same price. So we'll take the pig. Okay, some extra storage. I will take the storage. Let's move this like so. You need to be in there? You don't need to be in there. Okay, for now we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna lock that so I don't accidentally build something I don't want. Okay, a whetstone. Whetstones... A lot of different crafting options. I could stick it between our current 2 items, and that would give us an extra damage on both. Pretty strong at the moment. It is full price, and I'm not really planning on going with any of the stuff it can make. Roll again, hope for what, a pig maybe? Yeah, let's take it. I feel like with that extra damage, that probably cinches us the second fight. Shovels are nice because when we enter the shop, it'll dig up a free item for us. Over a few rounds, you can really gain a lot of value out of that. It also has a 40% chance to inflict blind when we're attacking people. And we'll speed this one up too. Looks like she's gonna take this one too. Wow, what a rough start for us. Not having any healing. Those healing herbs really carried that for her. Okay, first major inflection point. What do we get? Bags appear more often in the shop. If we have them in the star spots and we have the diamond spots empty, they trigger faster. Spicy banana. Banana activates to give us a 75% chance to gain flame. That's pretty good. And if we use stamina, we heal for 3. That would give us some healing. Or uniquely unique. Items in the star trigger faster by 10% per unique item, customer card, platinum customer card. Chance to find extra items, and we can have +2 of them. I think because I kind of know where I want to go, I think we're going to try a spicy banana. Now, this does nothing for us except for the stamina bit. So every time, in fact, I don't even need to star that. Every time we activate items, we will heal for 3. We also dug up a garlic. Okay, an amulet for sale could be pretty good. There's some healing. There's some other healing. Gloves are also pretty nice. We have 11 gold. I'm going to chance it. Come on, no whammy. What did we get? Start of battle, gain 20% maximum health, and your healing is increased by 20%. Okay, I think we're going to go with a big old heal, and I think we're going to craft that up, maybe. If we did craft this with the herbs, that would go up to a strong health potion. Okay, I think I'm in on that. We need some healing. I think that's been the downfall of both of our last fights. All right, let's do it. Despite the losses, I feel like we're in a pretty decent spot. Okay, she has a broom to hit me with. I feel like we've got this one for realsies. Now that we actually have some healing. When we get low enough, it'll proc our healing potion. Plus, we're both blinding each other. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. Okay, some space. Flute isn't bad. I like that quite a bit. We have 11 bucks. We also picked up a shell. Okay, I think I do want both of these pieces of storage. Okay, let's get both. Leaves me just shy. We'll sell that off, and I think I will grab the flute. We do that. So every 4.7, a little bit lower because of the stars, we'll gain some shield or some stamina or some luck. All those are things that we could actually use. And we have empty room, so there's no reason not to throw this stuff in there. Yeah, that's feeling pretty good. The next thing we're looking for is a whip, I think. I think I know what our route's going to be here. We'll see though. Like I said, we're kind of at the mercy of the store depending on what it wants to give us. Oh, she's had 2 bananas already. Jealous. Got my spicy banana here and everything. Oh, and I say I didn't turn the names off. Well, that's all right. So I mentioned this last time, but this is asynchronous PvP. So this person, this was their build at this round. And we've just, every once in a while, the game just pulls down characters who played recently, and that's who you're fighting against. I think, yeah, we'll leave them on. That's all right. And I'm gonna guess we're gonna win this one in the end. They are healing via banana, but we're also getting some shield. Okay, 2 wins. Okay, more pocket sand. It is on sale, so I will grab it. We dug up a piece of coal. Fine. As a weapon slot, 70% chance to deal +1 damage. Yeah, I think that's fine. I will take the extra space and we'll roll. Okay, we could speed ourselves up here. We'll grab that. Move you like that. That's fine. We do need to rearrange here some. Okay, a bag of stones. A goobert could be useful. I don't think it's useful right now. Increase rarity of items by 1, or 1 item by 10%. No, increase the rarity of 1 item, period. 10% chance for a trade offer. We could get that if we wanted to sell off our pocket sand, or we could just use it. I want to remind myself, what rarity is the whip? It's an epic. Okay. So right now, epic is only a 15% chance. I think I'm going to hold. We haven't got a single pig. All right, let's do it once. Okay, a banana on sale. Yes. Okay, now that's at least something. Okay, so when the banana activates, we have a 75% chance to gain a flame, and it's activating faster because it's next to the garlic. Okay, that's something. Oh, I guess we do have a pick. I should take that back. And we go here, we can get 2 extra life. And we also have a Shield of Valor here on sale. I think we're gonna reserve that. That's a good price. We got that super early. I think we're gonna save that. We'll pick that up next time. Well, yeah, I think we will pick that up. All right, let's do this. We haven't really increased our damage, so that's a little worrisome. Yeah, look at this. She's got a lot of damage. Now, with only 1 banana, I think you're gonna... Yeah, she's gonna tire out. However, will we be able to weather the storm? We both have a shield. We're both gaining some spikes. I definitely dominated that one. The blind helped some there. Oh, pop. 0 stam, 4% faster for every mana. Unfortunately, we're not a mana build. That's unfortunate. Okay, if we move you here and we drop you, we could fit in the shield. I also wouldn't mind the bag of riches. I think you get to sit out for the time being. No, we can make this work. Okay. Box of Riches, I really do like these. I like getting these going early too. This is not the high point of rolling epics, so I think we're gonna hold out. I think this is gonna get grabbed, and I think we'll do that for now. This generates a gemstone, which is worth at least 1 gold, so it's worth at least the same amount that we're gonna get from him. We could put our customer card in to help increase rarity. I'd have to take the damage out basically, and I don't think I'm willing to do that. All right, let's run that. Hopefully with the double shield here. Oh, I could have switched these two and we could have gotten a little bit more. No, never mind. You don't add shield actually, so we're okay. Okay, we're fighting a very, very shielded pyromancer that has a burning sword. I feel like we have the advantage here. And then again, she's stacking that flame up pretty good. Pretty neck and neck. Our spicy banana giving us a little bit. Okay, not too terrible. Oh my goodness, what a horrible roll here. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'll take the storage space. I think we are going to put our card on to try to make things rarer. This is the round. Well, not quite yet. But our epic chance is getting closer. And I think I'd be willing to roll for it. I definitely don't want any of this stuff. We could get a cheese. Gain 10 maximum health and a random buff. Not terrible. If we grab the... Oh, here we go. Okay, we grab the spiked collar, and that lets us craft up the spiked wall. This does lower our base stamina regen by 30%, but it makes our battle rage last 2% or 2 seconds longer, and every time we block, we get spikes. So that'll be pretty useful. Okay, we have a bag that's on sale. I wouldn't say no to that. We have a potion. I do want the potion. Potion plus the shiny shell will give me a Shelly. If we do this... Chance to ignore shield. Give cold. Okay, I think we're gonna sell that. I think we're gonna sell the sand. That gets us this. Is there any way I can clean up how this is sitting? Not really. Okay. We could sell off one of these for 2 gold and get a backpack. Don't hate the idea. All right, do it. That's just nice to get lots of extra storage kind of early. And then like doing that, then I can get my chest back in there. Okay, so on a weapon, we could ignore some shields, gain some mana, and inflict cold, but it's a very small chance. If we gain 5 mana, we could gain shield. We're not going to do that. All right, we'll put that as a defensive option. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, that craft is going to be huge for us. And then next turn, hopefully, we'll be able to grab up a whip. Okay, what do we got? We got a Hunger Blade plus a Cap of Discomfort. So they're going to lower my healing by 30%, and they're going to be healing off of that. I feel like we're okay here. We've got 2 weapons, plus we got the shield helping us out a little bit. The luck, keeping our accuracy nice and high. Yeah, not bad. We get a heart back. All right, now for this, good timing on you. We're gonna go blacksmith. So every time we craft an item, we generate a flame. This is like the pyromancers would do. And in each of the star locations, if it's a crafted item, the one in the diamond location does extra damage and uses less stamina. Okay, we're probably gonna need to do a full mix up of where things are at. We've got our Shelly now. Okay, let's do some rolling. What I want to know is if I'm gonna get a whip or not. Right now, we are not at the highest chance for epics. Okay, a half price Maneki Neko. I do like that. If we did get that, we could use that to craft over to a box of prosperity. If we put godly or unique items inside it, we get chipped gemstones. So it would basically be a bag that also gives us the bag of riches mechanic. We have 11 bucks. I can always sell this back for the price. Get a pair of leather boots. I do like getting boots. We're not really stamming out, but this would be useful for later. Gloves of haste are always handy. I think we're not really going poison. I don't think we want that. I think we're gonna roll it again. Rip. Okay, okay, we could get a second customer card. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's junk everything into my bag. And let's build a backpack here. Okay, so we are still using our shovel, unfortunately. I do want to put this... I want to find a way to organize this that has less gap there. Okay, that works. So we want this. We can trigger with both of those that way. So it'll do extra damage and use less stamina. You're not a crafted item. Shelly is. Nothing else here. Okay, so we've got maybe our spicy banana where it will activate faster. Try to build up some of that flame to give us the speed. All right, nothing I have is going to be generating shield yet, so we're just kind of hanging out with this. We could take this off for the time being. This should cover us pretty much. Return damage limit. Right. Okay. Pop you on in. All right, so you... we could craft that, of course. We need to put... What did I say? 2 items that are godly or unique. So that would be unique, and that is godly. So we can get that to activate. We'll go ahead and make that. It's as good, like I said, as a box of riches. Plus, it gets... I don't think it puts gemstones into my store, which is actually kind of good. I generally don't buy gemstones. I tend to just craft them up myself. That works out okay. All right, let's see what else we can do. Okay, the flute quite likes that location. Amulet. You're basically free damage. That increases your damage. Okay, no, we did manage to get away. So this is going to give it items that give shield, give 30% more. We do gain some here, and we do gain some here. I've got these 2 guys. I'd like to craft them up. We could hold off on crafting this. I would actually like to do these this turn, though. You know what? I think we're going to hold off on the hammer. We're going to do that. That'll give me 2 flames that way. We also drew a blueberry. Not much I can do about that. On hit, chance to remove buffs. If it's in the armor, it lowers their healing. Let's just lower their healing. It's just guaranteed. Okay, next turn. We really, 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 really want to whip. Okay, so we have a Herald and a Null Blade. So they're going to give me buffs, but they're going to strip them and become more powerful. That's not going to be stellar. She has a lot of armor because she actually has armor items that I don't. Yeah, I don't think we've got that one. Yeah, unfortunately not. Okay, next. And we got lucky. We got the whip. Ooh, okay, great. We also got the 2 flames I wanted. Okay, so for this turn, I need to fill in that spot. Am I gonna have to rebuild my whole backpack? I think I probably am gonna have to rebuild my whole backpack. All right, come on out. So we want this. Let's go like there. Okay, we still are gonna end up with an awkward slot, but that's at least somewhat better. Okay, if we did you here, I want my shovel, our anvil. Now, you don't actually speed up, so putting you in there would be useless. Okay, that's fine. We also have this one. Wait a minute. No, this isn't going to work. Do that, because we need to have 2 godly items in here. What was it? Godly or unique. Okay, we can put our spicy banana and our banana there. Okay, we got the 2. Okay, and then flute. Okay, that wouldn't work for that, but I think we're just gonna have to accept that part of it. If we could get to 40 gold, items trigger faster. Those don't matter. The chance to resist crits is fine by me. Okay, Shelly. We put him here. Okay, that's not great. What if we do... I want to make use of that speed up somehow. You can go in there. Oh, we still don't have our whip in, though. Oh, goodness. Change of plans, everybody. Okay, put the whip there. Now, I want to immediately forge up a flame whip. So the basis of the build is going to be the flame whip. We are going to use a spike to gain 4 flames and deal an extra 8 damage. And we're going to get that via our shield. So the shield gets spikes, the whip uses them. That's the basics of it. We could go double whip if we get another one. That could be kind of cool. This one already I have played something similar before. It does really, really, really chew through all of your stamina. So I think that's going to be a little iffy. Okay, we'll put a Shelly in here. Anything I can craft? Okay, hang on. If we put Shelly here, we could do that. And then that gives him 2 more items. That's not going to work. Okay, you need to go here. No, go there. No. Okay, why does it not like that? You, out of the way. Oh, because I have this stupid space here. Gotcha. Okay, I don't think I can get into that speed up thing at the moment. We're just gonna have to eat that. All right, we'll go ahead and make our flame whip here. We're not gonna have room for that shield this turn. We got $5 left. I don't hate the idea of a blood amulet. I think we're gonna reserve that. You here. Sure, actually. Okay, what if... No, I need... Hold on, are you... Yeah, that works for the bag, right? Least to godly... No, that's only an epic. Okay. we're kind of committed to that setup there, and I can't really do too much about that. All right, if you're gonna be causing that problem, go here, and then we can buff both of you with the whetstone. Okay, we could speed up the hammer, I guess. That does something. Okay, we can combine those two. Okay, now we actually could gain some mana via the blueberry. Sure, I suppose. In which case, we could put this in armor, but we don't have a spare spot. Okay. I do think I'm going to hold on to the blood amulet. The ruby egg. Ruby egg crafts up into the ruby whelp. And the ruby whelp, we would not be able to craft it any higher. It would be fine, but I don't think it's worth saving 10 gold for. All right, we'll put you in here and just be sad that we can't fit this, I suppose. All right, let's do it. That was a lost setup, but important round for us. Once we have our fire whip, we basically have the core of the build. After that, we're looking at some survivability just to give myself more time to scale. Another source of thorns that doesn't involve me needing to block would also be pretty good. Because as our flames stacks get higher and higher, our whip attacks faster and faster, and so we would want more and more spikes to be able to feed it. We also probably should have taken our shovel out here. It's going to cause us to have all kinds of stam problems. Yeah, it's okay. We got the craft we needed. We should be good from here. All right, and hold that. Okay, shovel, you served us well, shovel. Go ahead and drop that. Okay, before I go through the pain of reorganizing, what do we have? We have stone. Stone or stone golem give extra shields. While you have shield, you take less damage. That would be good, but not really what we're doing. Dragon set. Every 1 second during battle range, we could gain a flame. If we have dragon scale armor, boots, and dragon claws, you gain 2% lifesteal for each flame up to 20%. Yes. Yes. We don't have any of those pieces of armor, but we can forge those. We can do that. So we need the armor, the boots, and the claws. And it's on sale. Deal. All right, you have no positioning no positioning requirement. So we can shove you wherever. Okay, so I do think I'm going to take this. I'm going to tell it not to craft anything. Corrupted crystals are pretty nice, but I think we're going to go and search out the armor pieces so that we can actually make something of it. Okay, let's just be really sad with what our bags are currently doing. Do that. Another customer card. Yeah, at this point it doesn't really matter. Another banana. I will take that. We could double spicy banana. Okay. Boots on sale. We need those because we can forge the dragon boots. I do want to grab that. I do want to grab that. Okay, let's see what we can fit in here. So, yep. If I do this, we're in 2 of the fanny packs for the extra speed. You can see here fanny pack ×2. We're also in our main bag for the extra attack speed during battle rage. And we are both triggering and getting the bonus from the anvil. Great. Okay, and then over here, I need to find a way to craft you up. That's not what I want to do. All right, it's gonna be a little weird here. Okay, I have to have you down here, don't I? Okay, 3 up. So if we did that, okay, that one works. Okay, double spicy banana. I need the flames here. So that'll give me a sun shield. The sun shield is going to give us, when we're attacked, we have a chance to prevent the damage, remove stamina, and when items gain 12 armor, we can deal some damage, or they deal damage, so that's fine. That's not stellar. Okay, you... We basically have no way to get all that stuff in position to work. So I don't think I'm going to fight that. Extra HP. Okay, this will give me something even if nothing else matters right now. We could get some flames during battle rage. We could... Actually, you're unique. That does actually help our positioning, maybe. I think we just dump those in here. We're full up. I have a bag of stones. Don't need it. Okay, that lets us get that. One left. Probably gonna craft you. I could see using you. 11 to get the lamp. We're not getting 11 out of this. Okay, let's go ahead and put in a chip topaz. And I guess here, this is gonna turn this into a burning coal. It's better than the normal coal, so we will let that. I think that's it. Okay, we've got the basics done here. If we can get this dragon armor, though, that lifesteal, I feel, is going to really put us over the edge. Okay, we are fighting a impractically large greatsword. Somebody has a bunch of dragon claws. So he's going to attack really, really, really fast when we get them to battle rage. Okay. Well, right now we're ramping up our flames, which is making us attack faster and faster. And we're out of spikes, though. Yeah, you can see how fast we ran out, because that weapon was slow. Okay, get some crafting done. Beautiful. Okay, our dragon boots, we can have a chance to resist the cold. When we enter battle rage, we cleanse debuffs, we gain an empower and a bunch of shield. Put that here, and that can boost the shield that we get. Okay, I would like the lamp. I'm just going to commit to it. Second flute could be useful. More bag space empties out my money. But bag. Okay, you. Okay, so the lantern, every 1.6 seconds, we gain a fortune or a spike or a mana, depending on what we have the least of. So for us, what's going to happen is it's going to be spikes. It's almost always going to be spikes. And then we get a one-time use of a big plus 27 damage hit. So that's fine. We have... The question is, do I craft this up? And I think the answer is probably yes, if I can make it work. So make a strong heroic potion. We'll just have a weird banana off on its own. You're just free damage. Oh, we could also craft up... Hold on. If we do this... Okay, I can't fit it. All right, let's take that out. Turbo Shelly here. That makes Shelly work even faster, and we can do the vampiric potion. So again, we're kind of breaking our combos here for a brief moment, but that'll be okay. The vampiric potion, both characters drop below 80% health. We drink it and we gain 3 vamp and we deal 15 effect damage for 100% lifesteal. But the 3 vamp plus our really fast attack speed is pretty good. We have the customer card, which I can put in. We have a second. Okay, we'll do that. So this is the burning coal. Burning coal gives 12% chance to deal plus 6 damage and gain a flame. If we have it in the armor, we gain some extra armor and we can resist cold. I think that's going to be where it has to go. I mean, I guess we could switch it out for this one. 5 mana, then we gain some extra shield. You know, in all honesty, I think we'll just put both of them in here. Have a spare flame. I don't foresee us using pocket sand anymore, but selling it does nothing right now. Okay, so we're crafting. All right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. If we somehow run out of stamina, we'll drink our potion, and that'll get us back in the fight. We are using up one of our 2 bananas, but that's okay. It's a space thing. We have a different way to generate flames now. Okay, here we go. So another similar one. Another impractically large greatsword. They have double dragon scale. 2 customer cards. Okay. I feel like this one's gonna be ours. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I guess it depends on how many spikes we get, if we can scale fast enough. Looks like we're okay. We got through her rage. We didn't even get enraged. Beautiful. Still need to make 2 more pieces of scale. We need gloves and we need leather armor. None of those are these things. Yeah, I would really like to do a little bit of searching. Okay, I will definitely take that on sale. A glowing crown. We could cleanse blind. Blind is pretty bad for us. Also gives us something to do with our mana once it gets to 10. That could be useful. Okay, it's on sale. I can sell it back for the same price. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hat for 7. Definitely don't need you. And we can sell you. All right, that is our hat. Shelly here. All right, for these 2, do that. So when we both get to 80% life, we drink this potion, we get the effects. Yeah, we get the effects of this, which will give us 4 stamina, so top us off, and give us an empower, which is just straight up 1 damage. Now, Shelly would prefer to be like this, but I don't think I can do that in our current bag. Sideways here. Yeah, I could only fit 1 potion. You are not currently aiming properly. That's another thing that could go. All right, we'll grab our crown. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that. We have extra flames. We could sell them. If we put this in here, we are at 30 gold. So chance to resist crits. That's fine. I'll take it. And we could just stuff in a flame, or we could put in a platinum card. We're not really looking for anything specific. And in fact, actually, what we're looking for is a low tier item, which is just a leather armor. A lifesteal gem. Yes, please. Okay, I'm thinking that's feeling pretty good. We're reducing opponent's healing. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Like, we just need to make upgrades from here. Another whip could be interesting. We need another energy potion to really make use of it. Another source of just ongoing spikes. Right? We had 10 there for a second. She has a lot of weapons, and we're procking like crazy. Something that increases our proc chance for the shield, too. Yeah, we dominated that. Absolutely dominated that. Okay, we already have the boots. Okay, I will grab the stam potion on the off chance we do get another whip. Okay, bag space is good. Another lamp. We're gonna get the lamp. Okay, I do want to have this equipped, but I don't want to do it until we find our leather armor. All right, we're gonna sell off some of these flames. They're worth a gold each. And we're gonna get another genie lamp. Oh, wait a minute. You are not a dragon recipe. Okay, that's fine, but that just didn't craft where I was figuring it was gonna craft. A little bit of a womp womp there. Okay, we have a second. Will you two craft if I do that? No. All right, let's do it this way then. I want this to craft up. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we still need to find a place for you though. It's right here. Yeah, I don't think the whetstone's probably coming back, but we don't have to sell it this second. It's worth 2, 3, 4. I couldn't get the bag anyways. The bag would be nice because I have room for it. The blueberries are not vital. I think I'm going to take those out. And we're going to put that in there. Start a battle reflects 2 debuffs for each legendary, godly, or unique. So I actually can reflect 6 debuffs. That's kind of nice for people who have just at beginning of battle hits. Okay, we're looking for gloves and a leather armor. I am going to roll. Okay, this would let me craft a stone helmet. I think I will lock that. We sell this, we could get this in. That just gives us 15 extra armor at the beginning of battle. And we'll probably just put the blueberries back in there. Yeah, that's feeling all right. All right, go for it. Okay, gloves and leather armor are the two big things we're looking for. Okay, so they are already pooped out because they're using two big weapons. They are stacking a little bit of blind on me, but we're also kind of clearing it out. Yeah, that honky noise is them running out of stamina on all those attacks, and we're doing just fine on ours. We're already up to 36 heat. Remember, every heat is 2% faster, so we're attacking 80% faster already. Already 100% faster. Notice how my stamina starts actually wearing out. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say dominated. Okay, we already have the boots, unfortunately. When we enter Battle Rage, we could gain a spike, and Battle Rage could last 2 seconds longer. That actually is probably worth it. We get that big life steal. I do want you. No. Don't want any of you. Maybe. It's on sale, so that's probably a yes. Do I need any more flames? The answer is no. I'm not going to craft any other flaming stuff. Okay, that's a big bit of space. Okay, I can't really fit you. Okay, hammer, move over here. You come in here. That gets us the stone helmet. So stone helmet is going to give us, at the start of battle, reduce damage taken by 25% for 5 seconds and gain 35 shield. Also reduces our chance for critical hits and getting stunned. Very nice item. And we'll drop this in here for the extra battle rage time. And we get that first spike, which will allow this to just right off the bat get us some flames rolling. We did craft up that larger flawed ruby for 10% lifesteal. We have another one in the wings. I'll put it for healing reduction on the enemy. We have one potion that I cannot fit. Let's go. Okay, Pyromancer. Let's actually pause for a second. What are you doing? So she's got just a lot of flame. She's got double blood thorns. 1.4 stamina cost. A little bit of buff stamina here. She also has the Obsidian Dragon. Every time she gains 5 flames, gain 2 damage, and the next hit is a critical for the weapon. That only affects the one weapon it's touching, but 6.3. Okay, she hasn't actually procced, or... Oh no, I think the dragon is going to do 2 extra damage. Okay. Yeah, this would be rather nice if we could pull that off, but we can't get this item. This is a pyro item, so we can't craft him from the dragon whelp. Okay, so they're starting off really strong on the buff department. But we are caught up on the flames already, and they don't have that much flame generation. I think it's just you, basically, right? Yeah, so I'm feeling like we're going to win this one, unless she has something else that's going to scale. The dragon is scaling up in damage, but I think so are we. Yeah, we're doing 57 DPS, they're doing 37, and we're not stamming out like they are. Nice. We are going to do survival mode. I feel like most builds haven't even come into their own by the time you get to that point. Okay, nothing here I want. If it was earlier, I'd take the pig. We got another attack speed. Okay, that could have been useful earlier. We could have made a different helmet, but that's kind of already passed. Okay, more bag space I will take. We do get another whip. I don't think we can support this though. The whip itself is already 0.9 stamina cost. This is 2.9 stamina. And remember, we have a reduction in our base stamina. I think we've already got our thorn generation settled. I could see if you had a crazy stam build though, make this bloodthorn, or excuse me, the thorn bloom. I've done this before. Fire whip plus thorn bloom. On hit, we gain a spike, and we have a chance to gain in power, which is crazy. That's just +1 damage. And this hit attacks, this attacks every, 2.1 seconds. This is 1.7, so not quite enough spike production, but almost enough. And then the flames would increase the attack for both. So very cool, but I don't think you can do that with the spiked wall build. You're never going to have enough stamina. It's just not going to happen. A chromatic, not really useful. One coal. So I could turn that into another burning coal. We could gain some extra shield at the beginning of battle. We have a lot of slots that are open, and it is just one. We'll put it down here for now. What we were looking for are gloves or leather armor. Another bit of vamp, and it's on sale? Yes. Even if we end up not using it, we could just sell it for the same price. More bag space, and it's on sale? Yes. Okay, I guess we just equip it. There's no reason not to. And we can't roll again. We could sell this and roll. I wouldn't be able to afford it anyways. I don't think we will. All right, now... Okay, yeah, burning coal, that's fine. Go. Friendship and money. That's right, builders. Friendship and money. Okay, what do we got? Spirit build. I don't have a lot of experience with those. A lot of buffs, a lot of healing. Like a lot of healing. She has the spear, which is going to hurt my armor quite a bit. I think we just outscale her, though. As we attack faster and faster, we get that lifesteal. If she does proc us into battle rage, we're going to steal even more. Yeah. I don't even remember the last time we've been put into battle rage. Feels good, man. Yeah, more healing reduction for the enemy. Artifact Stone Heat. We throw it once per battle. We gain 3 flames. When we reach 10 flames, all of our weapons gain 8 damage. That's a lot of scaling. And we do have a spot it could go, and it's on sale. All right. I do need you to fit, though. There we go. Yep. That is going to be crazy because we are going to reach 10 flames like super duper early. Okay, cool. We're looking for leather armor or a 4 bag space type thing. None of that is that. Algamba. Probably garbage. Another genie. We actually have room that could fit in. I think we'll reserve that. Emerald of the Wild triggers the pet. We have no pet. We do gain 4 spikes, but only once. That's not every 5 seconds. No, that's garbage. 11. Can I get there? I sure can. You and you. All right, now. There we go. Okay. 3 times every 1.6 seconds, we will gain one of those buffs. And if we get to that many buffs, we'll have a big extra hit. The odds of us actually getting to 7 spikes is probably 0. But if we do, we'll get 1 extra really big hit. Okay, what we're going to be looking at this one is, notice the Flame Whip, our DPS is 4.7. We're going to see that go pretty crazy here. So immediately... Okay, so we get the +2. Don't know what the +2 came off of there, but we're up to 7.9 DPS. We want to see this get thrown. It's charging. Okay, it was thrown. We did, okay, I just saw 16.4 DPS already. It's at +8 damage to both of those. We are still rocking some spikes. I am playing this on half speed, by the way. You can go much faster, but I'm still at the point where I'm analyzing what's happening in battles. This is turned wrong. He's not touching anything. Or do you not have a weapon to buff? I guess she doesn't have a weapon to buff. So she was going for Excalibur, I guess, and just didn't get the item. Oh, she does have a weapon. Okay, this should have been getting buffed by him. Yeah, we dominated that. Survived 2 more rounds. Will I even get another piece of dragon armor? Reaper items are offered. That's not going to be helpful. Okay, we'll craft up another ruby. Yeah, Reaper items wouldn't help us. Okay, we'll finish up. We have a full bag now. Some more vampirism and extra max health. It's on sale again. I think we bought all 4 of those at sale. Okay, there's our leather armor. $7. Okay, what will we sell for $7? We could sell a burning coal for 1. Honestly, that's probably the play. Then again, 12 armor is not nothing. I do like lowering enemy healing. No, okay, we'll sell that. All right, we'll get you. All right, you turn here. You go there. All right, so we're gonna get 2 of them. Remember, the whole point of that is for every... Well, you know what? I take that back. I think that is telling me that we need all of those for that to take effect. So a little bit sad on that. I don't think we're gonna make it unless we find gloves literally next round. I don't think we're gonna use you anymore. All right, come on, gloves. Even if I got them, I guess I wouldn't be able to craft them right now. But we'll take our cheap rerolls anyways. All right, anything we want to replace there? Yes. I would rather have 20 more max HP and some extra vamp. So we're starting with 6 vamp. And with the way our attack speed ramps up, that's pretty powerful. Okay, so here we have an actual Excalibur. So every time they get 11 mana, they can activate all of these around them. So a bunch of healing, a bunch of flames, some armor. They have a katana, which is going to get rid of some of my buffs, but my buffs are crazy. I'm not too concerned about that. I don't foresee her having the damage to finish me off. It's Burger King. Perfect. Okay. We are outscaling her flame production. I love that. I really like this anvil build. Simple maybe, but it feels good. It feels pretty good. I should probably see if we can get some crafted stuff around here rather than the banana. We could get this to have extra damage. Because as it is, we're only getting +2. But then again, this is scaling pretty crazy. It's already up to 46 DPS. She is scaling poison on me, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, not at all. All right, should be one more fight, I believe. All right, now it's too late for us to actually craft. So we did not manage to get the dragon claws. So a big sad there. This actually didn't really do much. I guess we get some extra flame doing battle rage, but we haven't even been getting in battle raged a lot, if I'm being honest. Okay, so things that would be immediately useful are the only things we care about. Big no. Okay, you could come out. 20 more HP and some extra vamp. We're up to plus 80 HP, just to throw that out there. We have room for a 1 slaughter. Now you should probably be in a piece of armor. Another lamp, holy moly. Okay, here we go. A corrupted crystal. In our backpack, extra fatigue damage. If we inflict 7 debuffs, we gain armor. We're not really throwing very many debuffs. I think I'm going to just have the extra fatigue. That's just a good way to ensure that nothing can beat me. If we do go that deep. Yeah, I don't think we would change anything anyways. Let's just play it out. I'm pretty sure we've got this. I mean, do remember we are playing in bronze here. Ooh, somebody going for the rainbow goober. Dagger build, putting debuffs on me. Okay, so she's gonna go for poison, it looks like. In all honesty, I don't think that level of poison can kill me. We're not lowering it though, so I guess we are on a timer. We need to get our attack speed fast enough to outdo it. Maybe not. Maybe not. What we're looking for here is fast enough attack speed that our life steal keeps us going. And it does. Okay, that felt a little iffy, but we got there. So we made it. We had 3 tries left, so not a perfect run, but not bad either. Hey, and I bumped myself up into silver rank. There you go. Okay, well, not the most popular thing on the channel for sure, but I really enjoy this. I like the management, and it's a puzzle game at the end of the day, trying to make those unique combos. And what I like is that there's a lot of opportunities for one class to get the items from other classes. So like you learn your own combos, but then there's like cross combos going on. Just very fun, really fun. It scratches that itch of managing inventory and loot. So definitely right up my alley. All right, as always, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like on the video. That helps me a ton. If you're not subscribed, I hope I've earned your subscription today. I'd love to have you in the comments or join me live when and chat when I'm on a live stream. If you want to go above and beyond, you can always leave a super thanks here, join me live for a super chat, become a member here on YouTube, or check out the channel info for the Patreon and the free Discord. I'd love to have you there, and you can chat about games. All right, builders, get out there and fill your bags with loot. I'll catch you in the next one. Babble out.